The FBI agent.
Are you enjoying filming with us?
Yes, I am.
Do you think movie has a lot of cheesy lines?
It's very cheesy, but it's funny. So, looking forward to seeing it.
Okay. So this is first-time actor Luca Fergiado. He approached us online through an acting forum that we were on, and we had no idea that he was actually so young at first, actually. So he had to get in contact with his mother, who ended up coming out with us for the filming, and his mother thought it was an amazing, fun night, as well as Luca also. He had a lot of fun. He did a very good job for first-time actor. And this also was the very first day that we ever worked with Julia Ho, who's the makeup artist here, who actually did the claw scratch marks on Luca's face. And Luca was extremely impressed of how it looked. Luca's mom was impressed. The whole cast and crew was very impressed of these scratch marks. They look very realistic, really. They put a lot of depth to the scratch. They looked really deep. It looked great for the scene, and it was just an all-out great day. The sun was there. It was a little foggy, but the little fog added to the atmosphere of us filming that day, which it gave to the aspect of when our actors talked. You could see the cold breath coming out of their air, so it added a little more creepiness to our atmosphere of being out here in the forest and everything. So it was a lot of fun, and I'd like to thank the city of Burnaby for once again allowing us and permitting us to film within the Parks and Recreation Department. So I'd like to thank everyone down there for helping us out with everything and all our film permits and whatnot. And yeah, we had a lot of great time here with Luca and Julia. Julia is extremely talented. I'd suggest anyone to work with her in the industry. And Luca's just starting out, but I think he's going to be going somewhere as big. Are you enjoying yourself, Luca?
I am. I had some of this crazy on.
So this was also the very first time that we worked with Zachary Muhammad, but Zach was a great all-down guy, very fun to work with, comical to have on set, made everybody laugh, yeah, it was just great working with him, and this was the second person that Julia Ho ended up doing the makeup for us. So yeah, they worked well together. Very cooperative, very good people, and it was great. And it was a makeup job that we thought at first was going to be very hard to do, but because Julia was so talented, she was able to blend and put things together well, so it looked like extremely realistic, bloody, gory, throat ripped open, and then we also had a stomach piece that Julia put on the stomach to look like some of the small intestines were kind of hanging out of him. Now, the intestines were actually built and designed by myself, and I painted them up a little bit, and then Julia kind of finished the job and put them on the actor. All the prosthetics were actually designed by myself for this entire film, and then I got two makeup artists as well as a makeup assistant to come in and assist me with sort of applying them to the actors, because when you're writing, producing, directing, and also starring in your own movie, it's a lot of work. So you really gotta get a good team behind you to put things through. And we put this entire movie together in basically about 6 weeks time. So that's a tight schedule to put a feature film through. And On prosthetics and makeup effects alone, we did basically, yeah, pretty much a total budget of like 7,500 Canadian dollars. So yeah, a lot of people are like, what? But yeah, for me, I always take a large chunk of money when you're making an independent monster movie. What people want to see is really crazy, old school practical effects. If you're going to be doing all your stuff on CGI and computers, it takes away from the realism of the special effects, and it makes your movie look fake, and it makes your movie look super cheesy. You can make a movie with a little bit of cheese that's just enough to make people laugh, to keep them coming back for more, but that's not going to last a long shot. Like for myself, I've been very lucky. I, at this point, have a little bit of a cult following, which I'm very, very happy. I love the people that get out and purchase every single movie I make, come out to see me at the genre horror film festivals, as well as the specialized film festivals for like Asian actors and actresses, because I'm a director who's very different than any other film director. I hate racist pricks, and I won't work with them. And myself, I respect and accept all cultures, ethnic minorities, and groups. Whether you're gay, straight, unicorn, whatever you want to be, you can be whatever you want to be on my set. I really don't care. As long as you're doing the work, that's all that matters to me. I don't care what your background is. So even on such a small, minuscule budget, I never forget the people that other directors in Canada will not work with them, or they don't want to take the extra time because, oh, there's a little bit of a language barrier or something. I don't care. I'll work with you. If I need to learn your language so that I can put together a movie that hits more genders, more people, more audience, I'll do it just to get that movie out there, to hit the audience, to hit the people that other people don't care about. Because myself, I care about everyone equally, and that's what I put in my movies. I never leave anybody out. Like I have, in this one film, I have Jamaican, I have people from Kenya, I have people from South Africa, I have people from Bahamas, I have Filipinos, I have Germans, I have Russians, I have Canadian, I have American, I have Chinese, I have Hong Kong, I have Korean, I have Mongolian. I almost forgot one for a second. But yeah, I have such a diverse cast and crew, and it's normally not the sort of diversity that you see in most Canadian films. And for me, I've always built great pride on doing that. Something that a lot of people forget this day, but I'll never forget it. And I'll never forget the people that stayed with me from the beginning. I'll always keep working with the old people, and I'll always bring in new people also. So I hope everybody enjoys it. And yeah, like Julia did a really great job on this prosthetic here. Especially like this throat rip looked really, really sharp. And Zach did such a great job. He was good and comical. And you know, Zach was so good with all of his parts and his lines. We literally got everything done with him in like 6 hours time frame. Like his whole scene and the entire movie, you know, like it only took 6 hours to put everything together. And the only aspect that became a little difficult when Julia was doing the makeup with Zach is there was a bunch of squirrels that were kind of trying to steal the makeup artist's like kits and tools. Like the squirrels were trying to get into everything. So that was a little comical. So here's our finished product with Zach, with the work that Julia did, with the prosthetics that I built. So hope you enjoy it. So here's a great location. We have a bridge here. We step down here, and then here on this bridge we have a fight with Bigfoot, and then we're fighting Bigfoot, giving her all, and then Bigfoot ends up getting sliced and diced and thrown off the bridge, ending up down here. So yeah, that's our cool location. So this is Andrew Kelly. Now he's an actor that I worked with last summer when I did my amazing multicultural monster flick, Frog Monster. Now Frog Monster sort of gained cult status amongst many people for the portrayal of protecting the environment and Mother Nature, which is actually something that I repetitively put in all of my films. For me, I put more natural nature photography, I think, than any other filmmaker in the world, not just Canada. Nobody's showing as many real wild animals in their motion pictures as myself. And Andrew Kelly, I worked with him before. He played the police captain in the last movie, so he got downgraded and he's a police supervisor in this film. But this was the first time that he's ever had prosthetic makeup actually applied to him. So yeah, we were putting this on him. It took about 25 to 35 minutes to apply the makeup and about 20 minutes to actually take it off. So yeah, the girls did an amazing job. It looks extremely realistic. It's literally the female Bigfoot jumps out and surprises him and swats him across the face, and from the corner of his lip straight back to his ear, he's literally gouged out. So this is Aram. He actually approached us through an independent actors forum that we posted on Facebook, actually, for actors and crew within the Greater Vancouver area of Canada. So he approached me and he checked out our Instagram, which is Splatterfilm69, and he checked out, our X, the old Twitter, and he told me he was really impressed with the amounts of special effects and makeup and the creature effects, like our monster costumes and everything. He was really impressed, and he said he'd like to apply for one of the roles to play as a police officer, but if all possible, he would love a speaking role. So in the end, I basically said, yeah, no problem. I got the perfect speaking role for you. It's a small role, but I think it'll be great for you. You come out one day, film with us. And I said, we're going to do some prosthetic makeup, like Bigfoot's going to swat you across the face, and you're going to be laying on the ground, and, Bigfoot's going to huddle over top of you and everything. And I said, you're going to get to run around in the forest with a big gun. And he's like, well, that sounds interesting. I guess I'm in on this project. So yeah, that's basically how Aram sort of joined us. And it was the very first time that we ever worked with him. Are you enjoying getting this makeup put on you?
I'm loving it.
Are you enjoying filming with us?
Oh yeah, having a great time.
So yeah, when Aram approached me too, he told me he was a little worried at first because a lot of other local directors, they didn't want to put him within a role where it was like a speaking role where he got to talk and everything. He said he found it very difficult in Vancouver to try and get speaking lines within a feature film. So we were, I was very open-minded. Like, the guy had crystal clear English. So there's not a problem at all. I don't know why certain directors or producers or casting directors even just look at someone, I guess, from an ethnic side or something, and then they just don't want to cast them in their film. For me, I just hate people that have that sort of mentality, and I just don't agree with it. With me, if you want to come out, you want to work, you got the job. It's that easy. We're like a small group of people. We're almost like a family, we work together, we do everything together. We look out for each other, we help each other out, everything. We even pick up each other from the train station. We're just all there to just get the project done, to see the vision enlightened and put on the silver screen, basically. say they kind of like a lot of times working with the smaller guys because you have more free will with the guys.
And you get to do more, right?
Actually, all of us were so very happy with Aram that we'd all love to work with him again and bring him back for like, another feature film if he's up for working with us again. Sounds like he had a lot of fun the days we were out, and he loves all the photographs and pictures that we sent him to of the set. And I help out all the actors too who come and work with me. I kind of help do like a little demo reel for them later and send that all out for them. So you come out and help me and I'm gonna help you. That's just how it is. Like, we scratch each other's back and we get these monster movies out there because everyone wants a growling good time, and I try to give that to everyone in each film, And I'm a big fan of like the old classic movies, and I really try to bring that classic feel back to cinema, which we've kind of lost it. And I'm just hoping to bring part of that back there, And a lot of the legends are gone now, so we got to kind of create new legends, and that's basically what I'm trying to do with my films, is immortalize every actor, every producer, every makeup artist, and just like immortalize everybody on film, so that for the rest of eternity we're here for everybody to see. And that's what it is. Like, I'm pretty sure Boris Karloff wouldn't expect people today to still know who he is, but yes, people still know who that guy is, just like Vincent Price. People still know who that guy is, Christopher Lee, all these older actors who've passed away, who are legends and icons of their own. Peter Kirsten, all these guys. And these people that I'm working with, they may be the next Christopher Lee or Vincent Price. You never know.
Removal, okay.
Applying. Removal. Applying.
Make that part of the documentary.
So I'm here with Derek McDonald, who was our head FBI agent on this film, I Believe in BigFoot Mating Season, and he was FBI agent Big Wang.
Yeah, so it's pretty neat being in the film. Wasn't expecting to get such a lead role. I've been telling Elliot I would volunteer to act in any one of his films for quite a while now, so he finally got a hold of me and we got together. I had acted in a short 20-minute film years back, and this was different because that one was just a simple black and white where I was the lead in that one too, but there was only a couple of characters along with me, and this one was a lot more extensive. It was fun filming all the different action scenes and stuff. Got a workout fighting Bigfoot. Almost got injured, but not really.
We're glad you didn't get injured.
Yeah,
I hope everybody
I am too.
Just
a little bit of a headbutt here and there. And then
I try to.
yeah, the makeup was went well too. I was surprised at how well it turned out.
Was this the first time you ever had makeup put on you like this before?
Yeah, it was. So it was pretty painless. Didn't take as long as some of the others took, so it wasn't too bad for me waiting while they're putting it on. And I was actually quite surprised at how well it did turn out and how realistic it looked.
So would you say that these two makeup artists are greatly talented?
Yeah, I would say they were quite good. Did quite well.
So Derek, did you enjoy working with everyone on set? Was there anyone particularly that you enjoyed working with well? And would you like to come back again and work on another one of my movies?
Yeah, I'd certainly like to come back and work on another movie. I had a lot of fun. It was pretty cool seeing the process. And I guess Mike, who I had the scene with in Bigfoot, was pretty cool to work with because we got to wrestle around and have some fun. while we were doing the scene on the bridge there, and then got to shoot him with the cap gun, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, so how many times do you think we screwed up on that one where we had to redo the gun take scene? I think it was quite a few.
The gun kept popping open when I went to shoot.
Yeah. So yeah, those were the funny moments we had on set. And yeah, Mike was a great guy to work with. He actually came out 2 full days with us. So yeah, a really nice guy. And he was FBI agent. He was, oh man, I just went mind freeze on his character's name. But Rockhard, yeah, he was FBI agent Rockhard.
Okay.
Because I gave every FBI agent like a dirty name.
Yeah, I didn't work with him on that scene, but I was on set the day he was doing that, so we got to meet each other then and hang out a bit too. Yeah, I pretty much got along with everyone. Well, not pretty much, I got along with everyone. There was no fights or anything on set. Everyone got along quite well. Everyone was very friendly. So yeah, it was pretty good.
So what do you think of all the animals I put in the movies?
Yeah, that was neat, especially the mother feeding the baby birds there. That was quite the shot you got there. I was surprised at that one.
Yeah, that one I actually picked up right inside Burnaby's Central Park.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you think about the bear footage?
Yeah, that was kind of neat. You got the bear falling over. Well, you can tell it's sleeping, but you know.
It was fun. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for us, everybody. And we're glad you enjoyed watching this. And there's going to be many more of these movies coming out. I actually have 3 more complete scripts. So I have a serial killer slasher film coming out. And then I have Killer Gorilla. So it's about a killer gorilla who escapes from the zoo. And I'm kind of hoping Derek can play the psychiatrist doctor type that's trying to find the serial killer.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. And then I have a very futuristic movie that I've already sunk a lot of money into building costumes for. So it's basically about a bunch of soldiers who crash land on a planet that looks just like Earth, except for if any of the soldiers poke their hands on roses, they basically become mutated, become these mutated killers in like this planet. So yeah, it'll be an interesting film to put that one together.
Cool.
So yeah, right here you can see the depth to the actual wound on Derek. Like the girls did a really good job at making this. It looks like a really deep wound on his forehead here.
Yeah, that's what impressed me.
Yeah, and these 2 girls were very talented. Laura's been doing makeup for 10 years in independent film. And she actually told me she prefers to do independent movies because she gets more free will as to what she's sort of doing. And that's true with any type of independent movie. And her assistant is actually currently a makeup student at Vancouver Film School. So this is the finished product with Derek. Did you enjoy getting killed in your first movie and acting the first time?
Yeah, that was fun, yeah. Being in the forest like that, and pretty nice day for it too, so that's good.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't raining or anything. The weather was good.
It's really nice. I guess spring, yeah, it's pretty good.
So you had a lot of fun?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Okay. So you want to come out with us again in the future or something?
I think so. I think this is a good first time, and I think we'll always get to see what other opportunities there are, like other type of roles, whatever type of things,
Okay. Fight me.
Is it on?
Recording?
Oh, wait, I'm gonna fall off the stair.
Action.
I will turn on my GPS so you can track my location exactly. Prostate Wang.
Action.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I will turn my GPS signal on now so you can track me exactly, Officer Prostate Jones.
Action.
Oh, okay, thanks. Look.
So in this film, we actually had two Bigfoots. We had a male and a female Bigfoot, which is why we called the film I Believe in Bigfoot Mating Season. So this is the tensual sort of like final fight scene with the female Bigfoot where she gets decapitated by machete in the actual forest. So I actually built the prosthetic female Bigfoot head, had it connected to a mannequin, and literally had to use a real machete to literally slice it off and have it fall. And then after that, we had to apply all the prosthetic pieces and molds and everything to look like, you know, the arteries and everything for the neck. And I had to use all the blood and like literally push and pull it all in. And then for the actual body part, we had to like, same thing, use my own hand with the blood jug and just gore it all up as much as we possibly could. And then we had to take and pull back the fur costume more to cover all the spots, pull everything up so we can make a good take. I just want to put my extra thanks out to my amazing multicultural cast and crew. You guys are amazing. Without you guys, this amazing monster flick would have never been made. Thank you.